Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume?
Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see.
I mean, he is kind of dumb. Makoto. Pot calling the kettle, sir. Maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. I think it's fairly straightforward. Just not what the game is telling us, because that would be way too obvious.
To be honest, we've been wrong about it every time. There's always another layer.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Surveillance camera. Oh, yeah. I just wanted to see if it was a coin. Alright, Aoi, spell it. What do you know?
So,
Hey, Makoto? I've been thinking about something. You've been thinking. It's about the repository.
Huh? What is it?
After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
but
And we came right to the repository to, look around. But when we got there, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside.
Yeah, similar issue.
Oh my
This shouldn't
god.
be a surprise, Makoto. You tried to open the door.
Like 5 times. I love your stupidity for Filthy's sake. It's entertaining
Sometimes
on
I
another
wish
level.
The first chick had just tried to kill us instead of, I want to say, the beanbag guy, Leon. I feel like we would have just been like, "Hey, why are scissors in my colon?" Through
Yeah,
my
but then we'd be
abdomen."
stuck with Mickey Kyoko for all the investigating.
Red Eyes
game
Black
could just
Dragon! It was locked? You don't say! That's so weird.
And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now?
I wonder the same thing. Personally, I think it might have something to do with... I don't even know. I was trying to kind of reference another Yu-Gi-Oh card, but I'm not even sure what it is. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. We'll do that after we... No! God damn it. Through the door here. Was that before yet? It's definitely... Oh, okay. I guess this worked. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. Okay, so it's not a key lock.
It's a button lock.
I don't see
Press
any
the
way to
button.
lock it from the art room. Okay, so... The door can only be locked from the inside of the repository, which makes me wonder...
Is
Hina
the
and
bad guy
Sakura
still in
confirmed that... Did I just say Sakura? Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. The door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. Can you just say it just 2 more times? I'm pretty sure.
I think it needs to be locked from inside the repository, you guys.
All right, once more, please, with feeling.
I think it can only be locked from inside the repository.
Excellent. I was just, I wasn't sure if the first graders watching this understood that. Thank you.
I didn't get it. Can I read it again, please?
In other words, in other words, be straight fucking forward. When Hina checked that someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. Really?
This is like somebody trying to get their 1,000 words in a school assignment.
Seriously. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten into the repository. So that certain someone is the doorknob!
Maybe the
How
killer
devious.
is still in here?
Of course they are. Wait.
I
Nope,
mean, like-
Celeste is gone. She has lied way too much. I am convinced. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Say, could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as a model? No, they were painted. It was these. Either way, all the hammers.
Where were they painted? In the art room.
Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait! For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently?
Huh?
Oh! I get it. Hifumi died in here. Someone bashed his head in, Celeste, and then washed the hammer off to hide the blood.
Did we check Taka's body?
Not yet. I was moving from left to right. He's next.
Because I've noticed something interesting about him.
He's in a tarp.
I can't see his face, and his hair color is wrong.
I mean, maybe he
He
just can't
dyed
go
it
Super
specially
Saiyan.
for this event.
Yeah, he can't go Super Saiyan that when he's dead, I guess. Taka.
All right, fair assessment.
He'll never move again. No, that's not true. Watch, kick him. See,
Unless he's still alive.
according to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. Yep. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? Probably. And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? Very likely. That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved.
Where did we find a tarp?
There were a few of them in the equipment room.
Where Taka was originally found. There were tarps there.
Interesting, there's a tarp under his body, but not the other one.
Because Hifumi was alive when he entered this room. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then.
Would you like my help?
You're right, Sakura. Let's go look at the door again and see if it can be locked from the inside.
So on
He's
one
offering
hand,
her help.
Yeah. And that brings us up to now.
However,
Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine. No. Thank you, but no. Okay, here's the rolly thing. I bet there's blood on one of these wheels. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? Oh, look at that, it is. All the way on the right. And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. Well, what's the explanation for that?
I fucking wonder. Hey, Makoto, why don't we go check the doorknob again?
Repository dolly has been added to the truth plus. Ifumi's big cold body is laying on the floor. His really we get it, he's fat. Fuck's sake. I mean, how on earth was a killer able to move someone so big? They didn't. From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? The ... It's no good. I just don't get it. Because you're dumb. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. He's sweaty. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Disagree, but we're moving on. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now.
Oh, did Makoto just hit puberty on Fumi's Bobby?
Oh, look
Body.
at that! Makoto noticed all on his own!
Wow! Good for you. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? Could it have been Hifumi? But who would do that? Why?
It's so he could see the strawberries.
Oh my god. Time Wizard! Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it?
I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died,
Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So, in other words,
then there is no room to suspect anyone else, idiot.
Disrespectfully disagree. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume?
Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see.
I mean, he is kind of dumb. Makoto. Pot calling the kettle, sir. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
what?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case?
I think I understand. No, actually, there is much I don't understand.
There's one thing I don't understand.
One thing. Kunai with chain. Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies?
They probably figured that if they could find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigations.
We were
couldn't
quoting
find the
Clue.
bodies.
Sorry. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we?
Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron.
Is that really all there is to it? ...
Sarcastic prick.
The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing two people?
What?
What?
Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps... I see. So that's what that means.
Don't bother sharing your insight. I'm sure you'll just make us figure it out in the end anyway. Is everything okay?
That's
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
Get fucked by Justice Hammer. Huh? What's with that attitude?
How are you surprised?
But you have my appreciation.
Is that
For
what
now,
you call your
moron.
dick? Moron.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all.
His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. I fucking hate that Seto Kaiba. Maybe I should check
Oh
somewhere
god,
else.
he's the Kaiba character.
Yeah. Nurse's office, equipment room. Okay. To the nurse's office's equipment room. Yep. There's the tire tracks.
Hi, Makoto.
And there were 3 of these tarps in the flashback from when we found Taka's body the first time. Now there's only 2. Really don't want to talk with her yet.
Makoto.
Nope. Okay. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. Body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Is there even blood on it?
Not that I can see.
There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here?
No, came from your mom.
The dolly was just on its time of month. No worries, Makoto. These things happen.
She probably already gone through menopause.
I don't know.
dolly?
I mean, well, yeah, I guess the dolly probably was a while ago.
Garuzis, which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the third floor. Both rooms are on the third floor, so that should definitely have been possible. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the first floor. He got up and walked away himself. Even with a dolly, there is no way to get up to the third floor. That's still a total mystery that I have already solved in my subconscious. Huh? This tarp? I feel like I've seen it somewhere.
Jesus Christ.
Oh dear motherfucking god. I mean, it's like he licks doorknobs for a living.
Doorknob that can only be locked from the
survives
inside.
Oh no. This makes me want a donut.
You know what this kind of reminds me of?
Makoto!
Serial killer yet?
A tarp is kind of like a blanket, but not really the same thing at all.
Oh my god. No. A tarp is like a portable floor.
I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Your tongue is far too long.
Even
Even Kiss would be jealous.
I think Kiss would stay the fuck away from her. I'm surprised he's not dumb enough to start hitting on her. I feel like there should be a whole subplot about him not realizing she's a serial killer. And he's just like, hey, you want to go out?
Okay. Oh, hello! Were you scrubbing away the evidence? What are you investigating, Celeste?
I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you?
Oh, you know, just suspecting you with all my heart. I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, huh?
So I've been watching a lot of Columbo, and it kind of makes me want to play this as if I'm Columbo. Just one more thing.
Danganronpa 2.
Yeah. Time Wizard. When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom.
And when you got back, the body was gone?
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
Yeah, Hina said the same thing. Sounds like someone played Monster Reborn. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time.
Indeed.
It would seem so.
I don't trust you. I don't believe you.
What if
Roy.
Hifumi's still not dead?
You're a witch. You're a vampire.
Those eyes say, "Stop asking questions."
Right? To carry off someone as
I
big
thought
as
she's
Hifumi,
always looked, though.
I don't trust her at all. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Nice. Okay.
Because they think she's a big fat liar, Lo-Fi.
Well, she's the ultimate gambler. There were some holes in her story.
So many holes. The weird part is, she very recently displayed her capability of lying very well. And it feels like she has done a horribly poor job of it this entire time, throughout this case.
Honestly, her lying so poorly is what throws me off. She's supposed to be the ultimate gambler. Like, that's like lying for money. Other people's money. While they're staring at you constantly.
Yeah,
I feel like
politics.
she should lie better.
It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's trash. Uh-huh. 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 It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. And that's the same fucking character that was on Hifumi's camera. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ah, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh,
Ah, did you find something?
Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
huh?
A cleaning cloth?
And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to, but...
Casual.
Can't do
I
this
feel your
anymore,
pain.
man. It's happened too many times in one case. Whoever this belonged to, there is one person in our entire class that uses glasses, and one person in our entire class that has owned anything with that character on it. And guess what, Makoto? Guess fucking what? They're the same person! Whoever this belonged to, whoever!
Oh, he's
Watching
breaking.
Meltdown is
breaking.
the best thing ever. Oh.
Are you sure? I hopefully during the case we could have like 2 recaps of this because I'm not sure.
Byakuya uses glasses.
You're right.
Yeah, other
know
people
what?
have to.
You're right. I apologize. You're absolutely right. Only one of them recently had bloody glasses in the nurse's office. But you're right. Toko has glasses too. I get it. I was wrong about that. You're right. Okay.
Yeah,
And
it's never
clearly
safe
they
to
both love
assume.
this anime girl.
Yeah.
Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would...
Meltdown number 2.
Grab the little bear and bash its face under the keyboard, please. Just make yourself feel better. Just
That
tilt
would look
your
very
camera
good
so
from a
we can see it.
camera perspective.
Yeah, but
But
would you
But who would need to do something like that?
Oh, this is
Lo-Fi,
so
that's
good.
Makoto talking, not Celeste. I haven't the slightest idea.
You liar.
Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important.
Oh, it hurts my soul. It's okay, I didn't have one to begin with.
That's okay, I'm Soul.
Oh, does it hurt you, soul? Does it hurt a lot?
I mean, I've kind of become numb to it.
How?
And it's kind
Share
of
with
worth
me your
it.
magic.
She
Well,
spends
because
time with us.
Because as your sister, I revel in your upsetness, so it makes it so better.
As your friend, I do the same, and I think your chat does.
I love the people in my life. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Strongly disagree. Someone moved the body, Hifumi, but left the weapon behind. Oh god.
You know,
Lord
what
MiniFridge,
if
you're a suspect
Hero-
now.
fuck! They're after me! Run, bro, run!
A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink.
You're a dumbass.
Just meds that need to stay cold, Makoto.
After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. And there might be juices in there for kids that had like diabetes or something. That. There's a bunch of blood packets in.
Blood?
Alright. 2 things. 1, what nurse's office does blood transfusions? 2, I know where the blood that covered Hifumi's face came from now.
You don't say!
It doesn't
I
help me.
heard that. I thought he got it from Taka's corpse. But I also would like to pose something. What if Celeste knows who the murderer is, right?
It's
She's not
her!
involved.
It doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire. But somebody is!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. Oh, I was talking about you being a vampire. And not hiding it well.